How to sell to anyone. Most people think selling is about touching. It's not. Selling is the line before you ever say your first word. It starts with the way you dress, the way you groom yourself, your hairstyle, your posture, your facial expression, your confidence, and the way you walk toward the customer. And then comes the first 5 seconds. Do you walk up to the customer? Do you give them space? Do you greet them immediately or do you wait? What should your very first sentence be? How close should you stand? How do you shake hands? How do you make someone feel comfortable instead of pressure? This, this tiny detail decide whether a customer trusts you or walk away. But that's only the do you discover what the customer actually needs? How do you ask the right questions without sounding like an interrogation? How do you introduce? When should you talk about quality? When should you review? And what's the best way to explain the value before mentioning the cost? What if the customer says it's too expensive? What if they say I'll think about it or simply no thanks? Do you still have a chance to make the sale? What if the customer suddenly loses interest in the product you've been discussing? What do you say next? What if you're helping a customer as another customer calls your name? How do you handle boss without making ignore? And then comes the moment of trust, closing the sale, taking the payment, packing the product, saying a goodbye. Most people think the sale ends there. They're wrong because the real professionals know that sale isn't over until customer come back. That's why after sales service matter. That's why quality matters. That's why creating the unforgettable experience matters. And finally, how do you attract customers before the sale was? How do you advertise? How do you create content people actually want to watch? How many social media pages should your business have? How do you build a brand that customer meets you? You see, selling isn't one skill. It's a hundred of small working together, and most people only them one. How do you build a brand that customers trust before they ever meet? You see, selling isn't one skill. Isn't one skill. It's a skill working together, and most people only learn one or two of them. On this channel, we're going to master all of them, one lesson at a time. Because once you understand every small selling become predictable. Welcome to the journey.